Namaskar and a very good evening to all the viewers watching NCERT's live and interactive program. I am Shadma Chand and we have all connected with us through PMA Vidya channel number 6, 9 and 12. Besides this, you can also connect with us on our official YouTube handles that goes by the name NCERT Official and NCERT PMA Vidya class 6, 9 and 12. Well, let me apprise you all, this is our special program on school leadership development for Viksit Bharat at 2047. And this session basically explores the inspiring stories and challenges faced by school leaders who worked tirelessly to establish a distinct, reputation for their schools. And yes, let me tell you, the topic that we have taken up today for this entire NIEPA discussion is really very important. So, the topic for today is building institutional capability and leading school transformation in Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Well, located in the remote Andaman and Nicobar Islands, and transforming school education requires a multifaceted approach. Building institutional capability and leading school transformation demands innovative strategies, collaborative leadership and a deep understanding. And yes, to give more insights in it and to delve deeper into this entire topic, we are also joined by our esteemed experts. So let me introduce to them first. Firstly, we are joined by our faculty member, Dr. Shadma Absar. Ma'am is Assistant Professor at NCERT NIEPA. Ma'am, namaskar and welcome to our session.
Thank you, Shivani.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. And along with our ma'am, we are also joined by our guest speaker, who is Sangeeta Chand. Ma'am, namaskar and welcome to our session.
Namaskar. A very good evening to all.
Yes, good evening, ma'am. So, let me tell our viewers, ma'am is principal at State Institute of Education from Andaman and Nicobar Islands. And now, dear viewers and our learners, in case if you want to know more about this session or if you have any queries, you can directly reach out to us via phone or our email ID. Our phone number is directly flashing on your screen, which is 8800440559, and our email ID is dth.class12@ciet.nic.in. And yes, as you all know, this session of ours is live and interactive, so you can also drop your comments, your queries or your feedbacks in the live chat box option. And now we are starting our session, and firstly I would like to ask you, Shadma ma'am, like what's the main idea behind this NIEPA session and why we are doing this such sessions with our viewers?
Yes.
Okay.
Shivani, we try to bring in different experts every week.
Exactly right.
Every expert that comes in the session is special, and today it is all the more special because National Center for School Leadership focuses on the areas located in the difficult geographical conditions.
Exactly right.
So very recently the entire team of NCSL had visited Andaman and Nicobar Islands for
great.
2 training programs, capacity building programs rather, that we conducted for the vice principals and the faculty members of State Institute of Education.
Okay.
So madam is heading the State Institute of Education in Andaman and Nicobar Islands. So this is not the only charge that she is having. So the main purpose of inviting her today here is that she has the responsibility of transforming all the schools in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, and she is also heading a government model school which is located in Sri Vijayapuram at Port Blair.
Okay.
So she is not heading just one school, rather overall she is looking into the transformation of all the schools in the Andaman and Nicobar
and ma'am,
Islands.
you know what, we all know it's very difficult to manage the schools in such areas, in such remote areas.
Yes.
And it would be a very informative for us to know these struggles.
This session is going to be very unique and very, very special, I would say.
Exactly.
Because ma'am will not only talk about her school, she will also talk about the initiatives taken by her at the State Institute of Education to transform the learning outcomes and teaching learning processes in all the schools of Andaman and Nicobar Islands. So she is representing the the entire school education system from Andaman and Nicobar Islands. A very warm welcome to you, Sangeeta ma'am.
Exactly.
And it is indeed a pleasure that you agreed to join this session. And with this, I think we can begin the session. You can...
Exactly, sure, ma'am. And indeed and definitely we are going to a lot more about ma'am's struggles. Yes, ma'am, right? Okay.
Before we move into struggles,
yes.
I think we can talk about the context of
Yes,
of
sure. So firstly, I would like to ask Sangeeta ma'am. Ma'am, please could you brief us about your school context, geography, and what's the strength of your students or your school?
Namaskar. I am heading, as Shadma ma'am told, that I am Principal State Institute of Education, as well as I am the Principal of Government Model Senior Secondary School. This is the very prestigious and a very big school of Andaman Nicobar Island. It's the lone school which offers 5 streams in the senior secondary level. We have got 21 subjects and 5 streams: science, commerce, art, financial, marketing and management. And now this year, this is the only government school which is introducing artificial intelligence as well. And we have got total more than 2,132 students, but now the admission is 11th is going on, so we are expecting that this number will cross about 2,500. And to manage such a huge school, we have got more than 122 teachers. We have got well-equipped labs, beauty and wellness, tourism, vocational education we are offering. We have got a tremendous batch of teachers and beautiful campus and a very vibrant, rich atmosphere in the school. And this is one of the best school, I could say. I am really very proud to be the head of this school. And regarding me, I am not only the principal of the school, but the history goes long back because I am the student of this particular school. I studied for the whole 12 years from primary to class 12 in the same school. After finishing my education, I got the opportunity to serve here as a teacher from 1991 to 1995. And this is my 3rd term. I am back again as the principal of this school. So this is very close to my heart and I'm very proud to be principal of this school.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am. I request the technical team to kindly play the video 1. Ma'am has made an introductory video of her school. So, can we play the video? This is how the school looks like. While our visit to Andaman, we visited the school. So, we had
this
seen...
is a very beautiful campus. We have got very best infrastructure in the terms of government school is concerned. A huge campus, beautiful our ground. We have got ample place for our students for morning assembly, for the sports activities.
Welcome to this prestigious school, Government Senior Secondary School model. This is one of the prestigious schools of this island.
Ma'am, can you also explain the video that is playing on our screen? Sangeeta ma'am.
Yes.
Yes.
So this is the primary section where we are also encouraging our children to be with the nature. So we are growing vegetables. We have got small kitchen garden there, and to manage the waste of the school, we have got vermicompost as well. And the manure which is there in the vermicompost is used in the kitchen garden. So this is a beautiful video which depicts how the children are introduced with the day-to-day life, not only with teaching and learning, but then they have been given this opportunity to grow the vegetables. And as a huge campus, we have got lots of challenges. We have got 15 blocks, and so that is the challenge, how we manage our school with the cleanliness. This is the video showing lots of awareness program we come up with the students regarding Nav Chetna, mental well-being, career counseling, yoga sessions. So beside teaching and learning, we have introduced lots of day-to-day activities where the students get lots of experiences beside classroom teaching.
Can we know more about awareness programs?
One thing we have introduced in the school. This is the initiative taken by State Institute of Education and Principal Model. I have ensured we are encouraging our students for foundational literacy and numeracy, and we have also extended this project even in the summer vacation. So this is one video where the student of the school is trying to read and do simple basic maths during summer vacation, and the teachers are monitoring as well. So this is what the school is doing, even in the academic sessions and also in the summer vacation. We have got well-equipped Atal Tinkering Lab, where the students do their experiments and come up with new innovative ideas. We have got Atal Tinkering Labs, and this is lots of activities. This is especially for the girl child. We have got martial arts sessions for the girls, separate, and we have got yoga sessions. We have got very good special rooms for the girl child, giving special initiative for our girl education. So this is the special, see, one photograph is showing where the girls been taught martial arts, other yoga sessions for the girl. So we have got one, this is, our school has got special band troupe for the girls. We represent during our national festivals, and we have got special room for the girl child there, comfort room we say, where sanitary napkins are provided free of cost. So this is all for the girl child we are doing in the schools. This is special initiative taken up by the school during the summer vacation. We have organized chess sessions where we introduce students to not only outdoor activities, but also indoor activities like chess, which is really appreciated by the parents, and the students are coming up. Very enthusiastic sessions we conducted during our summer vacations, special classes.
Before we continue forward, ma'am, I would like to know that how, what initiatives do you take to manage such a good strength of teachers? You said you have 100+ teachers in your school. So, what challenges do you face, with them, and how do you deal with them?
Yeah, of course. Campus, it's a very huge campus. I earlier said 15 blocks, more than 2,000 students, more than 150 teachers. So it's a really challenge, but we work like a team, and we have divided the work among ourselves. Even the students take initiative in main challenge. What we feel is maintaining school cleanliness. So we have divided the blocks, we have shared the responsibility. Teachers very actively contribute, and we in between conduct competitions among the blocks, among the teachers, among the students, the best blocks, which campus is, which block is neat and clean. We invite ideas from the students. We have activated our youth parliament. We have got students committees, and the best thing is that we are doing competitions where if you see the videos of the school, every block and the walls has been painted. So we have introduced Bala building as a learning aid, where the school walls been utilized not only to make the campus in the school beautiful, but also the students learn from that while playing or walking around. So many information are displayed in the school walls, and here we compete. The blocks compete between each other. That's we serve two purposes. Number one, everybody are creatively involved in the school beautification and cleanliness. Number two, the informations which are painted in the school wall, which students learn and they enrich their knowledge. Number two. Number three, this is also a way to keep our environment beautiful and healthy. Not only school walls, we have got small green pockets in the school, which we have given the responsibility to various house and blocks and teachers and students, where they maintain the school garden as well. So this is how we maintain such a huge campus.
I think we can have a look at the videos. We have video number 2 and 3. Those can be played, and we can have a look at the walls, the way you have maintained them through Bala. So can we play both the videos?
And our teachers and our students are so enthusiastic, and they are so happy because once they enter the school, it looks so beautiful, because all walls has a different story to say. Some walls with new arts and local art, some with some print environment, and some walls giving different information. And let me tell you, these are all done by the students themselves, under the guidance of the teacher. So we organize a competition, which is the best block, which is the best wall. So this is what it is done by the students, and this brings out their creativity. And the second purpose, it also helps us to keep our school beautiful, neat and clean. So anytime anyone comes in the campus, even our team, Madam Shadma has herself visited my school. And though it was a summer vacation, but the school was very neat and clean and beautiful. This is what we are
and
doing.
we can see a lot of context specific material
real
on the walls.
creativity on the walls.
Yes,
right.
and these have been made by the students. See, if you go to a school in Rajasthan, you will find the context specific material on the walls.
Right.
And even in Uttarakhand, if you go, any school, anywhere you go in the country, if they are applying Bala, so the material would be related to their context. Here you see the cellular jail was there, and the boats were there, the island was shown. So this is how, context matters,
Exactly,
context
right.
matters a lot. So these are the walls which have been, decorated and maintained by the students.
And we can see each and every wall is
Yes.
designed.
Yes.
Yes, of course, not a single wall is left alone.
Exactly,
because
right.
this is
What
how
am I
it will be.
talking about? Yes.
Yes. Moving back to the PPT, let's move back to the PPT and talk about some more initiatives that Madam has taken in her school. And then we quickly move on to her role as a principal
Yes.
in SI.
Yes, so there is another small video where we could see the student is actually able to read and do simple maths. That's also as an initiative taken by the school. Then we have got subject committees. Then we have got lots of awareness programs on drug abuse, mental wellness, then providing lots of resources. So this is what we do. We have got kitchen garden, then reading corners, especially in the classrooms where we encourage students to go ahead with the reading corners. Students, and the best thing is that we engage our community. This is one of the biggest initiatives as a principal model school I have taken. We have formed a school alumni, and it is registered now in the school alumni. This is the very good thing we have done, where the ex-student have reached out to us, and they are very much willing to help the school under the initiative Vidyanjali, where we have received lots of support in the material form as well as in the form of resource person. So this is what we have achieved here as the school. And here you can see the small here. This is the very big achievement we have done, and we are still waiting for lots of responses. So this is a Vidyanjali which model school has very successfully implemented, and where we have got the donations in the form of CCTV under CSR, fans, renovation of school auditorium, mini conference hall, school grounds. So Vidyanjali, we are very successfully implemented in model school. Vidyanjali. Yes. And there are lots of, this photographs is focusing on lots of awareness program, community engagement. PTA meeting is conducted every 4th Saturday, where we interact with the parents and SMC members, where we share our students' report card and then share our inputs and also invite their suggestions. So community engagement is a very big role the school
Ma'am, before we move on to your role as a principal in the State Institute of Education, we would like to know a few of the achievements of students, like all these initiatives like bringing back the alumni and all the infrastructural facilities that have been provided in the school. The school has auditorium as well.
Yes.
So how has it helped the students in improving their competencies?
Yeah, of course. It has helped a lot. Recently, our student of class 12 cleared NEET examination. This also and our result has very much improved. And moreover, model school, we have seen after all these initiatives, the students has excelled in foundational literacy and numeracy, and we are encouraging the student to participate in various activities. So students are coming forward. It's not only we are focusing on academics, but we could see the changes in the students, where the students come forward as a complete and confident individual, where they could present themselves in the stage, where they could present in the state level competitions, win various competitions, and also in the national level Kala Utsav, we have participated in the state level. We were the winner at the state level, and we represented our island in national level also. In sports also we are doing very fine. So it's not overall focus which the school has taken up, which has helped our school students to excel in all the four fields, in sports, in academics, in co-curricular activities, and also coming out as a complete and confident individual actually.
Yes, that's more important all the more. And we can see the alumni of the school. You must have passed long back, ma'am,
Exactly.
but we can see that you are so confident
I'm also alumni of the school.
Yes,
and a backup
Managing
principal.
all things now.
yes,
alone,
and
yes.
you are leading State Institute of Education. So I'm sure the others alumni are also doing good in their respective fields. So let's move on to your role as a principal in the State of Education Institute of Education. So I
Yes.
mean, tell us something about that. What all initiatives you have taken at the State Institute of Education to transform and to build capacities of all the institutional capacities that we talked about in the
Exactly.
title. So how are you building the capacities of all the institutions?
Yes. So as a principal model school, I am directly connected with the school as a principal head, but my main focus is to transform each and every school as a model school. So total we have government school 322, in which 2 are government aided, but our focus is totally on 322 schools, where we have 175 primary schools, 57 middle schools, and 41 secondary schools, and 49 senior secondary schools. So my target is all these government schools, and the one best initiative of our state is, this is the best practice of Andaman, where we have focused on actually attaining the learning outcome of the children, where we have come up with a very special initiative that's called Pehel Plus. Pehel actually stands for attaining holistic learning and achieving learning outcome. What actually happens is that Nipun Bharat says every child should be competent in reading and good in numeracy and achieve the lakshyas. So what happens in Pehel Plus, every month the 300 and the total school, what I discussed earlier, are assessed every month. State Institute of Education comes up with a question paper which is LO based. We actually, before starting the session, we map all our textbooks in LOs, and we divide the entire syllabus as per the month. And every month we assess the student. Question paper is prepared by State Institute of Education, and we share this question paper with the schools. And every month, near about more than 2,900 students are assessed every month on that particular topic or the chapter which is covered in that month. So we are covering 945 learning outcomes, and every month this exercise starts from 25th, and by 8th of the next month we declare the result. That means we have got a portal, online portal. After the exam is conducted, the particular school or the teacher upload the marks. And we have categorized the student in 4 categories, that is beginner, river, mountain and sky. The students who have attained the marks with below 30% comes as a beginner, river 30 to 50%, mountain 50 to 80%, and the highest achiever 80 to 100%. So what happens when the school upload the marks here in State Institute of Education, we do the analysis of that particular mark, and then we share the data with the school. Not only that, after the data is freeze and the analysis is done, this portal is available for every head of the institution, zonal officer, CRC coordinator, or the school heads and the teacher as well, to see the performance of the student of the school on the particular subject or performance of an individual child on the particular subject. So this helps them to plan for their remedial actions, to take extra classes. So this is state specific. It has been recognized by our state also, and also we have shared our initiative with the Ministry of Education. So this exercise is done every month, and this time we are also looking forward to introduce AI. So because with the help of AI, what happens now, whatever the report is generated, there are lots of reports generated after the examination. We can say, we can see how many students performed well in particular LOs, how many students were weak in particular LOs in particular subjects. So this is actually a manual and a tedious work, what we understand. So now we are in a way forward, we are trying to introduce AI, so that with the help of AI, any type of report could be generated by anyone. So
that's a very wonderful initiative, ma'am. And the way you are trying to map the teaching learning process along with the learning outcomes, actually the learning teaching process, the assessment and the learning outcomes, you are trying to map these three, and these three are accessible to the head of the school. The school head can actually look into this data and then can work upon with the children, and then can make efforts and take initiatives to improve the learning outcomes wherever the child is lagging and wherever the improvement is required.
We can very easily diagnose the weak areas,
yes,
and then have a remedial action.
Yes, that's a very good initiative. That's a very, very good and very well appreciated initiative that the Andaman and Nicobar Islands have taken. Moving on to the next initiative.
There is another initiative that's a very new, though Pehel we are running it for the last couple of years, and we are seeing small changes. But this initiative which I am now talking about is called Ankuran. We are actually focusing on foundational literacy and numeracy. Ankuran stands for like,
I think it's a seed.
Yeah. Actually, the Ankuran, if you could see, if it's visible in the camera.
Yes,
Ankuran stands for, A stands for achieving strong foundational literacy and numeracy, N stands for nurturing the roots, K for knowledge, U for understanding, L for readiness, A for awareness, and N for nourishment. So main mission of this Ankuran, it's also a state specific initiative, is vision to achieve a sweeping improvement in basic literacy and numeracy skills across the students in Andaman Nicobar Islands. So this we are doing, but the only difference between a foundational literacy and numeracy initiative by the ministry, that it is focusing totally from class 1 to 2, but we have extended our Ankuran or our FLN initiative to class 8 also.
Okay.
So last year we launched this Ankuran. We prepared proper modules in English language and mathematics. In these modules, what we have done, we have come up with small activity-based teaching, where in English we are focusing on 4 skills, reading, writing, listening and speaking. In maths, basic skills. So we have developed the module from SI, we have given it to the schools, and we have identified mentors focusing on our CRCs. So mentors been trained by us, mentors has gone back to the school, they have trained further teachers of their feeder school, and then our initiative started, where we have actually identified the students who were not able to read and write from class 1 to class 8. And also the students who were not able to do simple basic maths. So we have got the data of the students who are weak in these 2 areas from class 1 to class 8. So once we received the data, what we did is that we requested the school to adopt the students. So every teacher, irrespective of what subject they are teaching, they could be a craft teacher, PT teacher, subject teacher, head of the institution, anybody. So they have adopted the child, and then we have requested them to come up with a 0 period. So every school have taken out few minutes from their regular period, and they have come up with a 0 period where these adopted students and the teacher sits, and then the review is done every 15 days from SI, and we are getting very, very encouraging results. And we have a total WhatsApp group connecting us with these mentors and the teachers. And even in summer vacation, we have not let them like rest. We are in summer vacation also, we are doing it. And how we do? We do 3-tier monitoring. We do through BRC, which is present in the zone. Our mentor visits, our teacher visit the school, the faculty of SI and DIET, we visit the school. But still, as madam, you are aware, we have got a very vast geographical
Yes.
issues. Our school is spread out like in various islands, and there we
Yes.
have to travel by boat. It's practically, the monitoring is
Very
very
difficult.
difficult in Andaman Nicobar Islands.
Yes.
So what we have done, we have come out with another technique. We actually hold a video conferencing, the VC, with particular school. We tell the school that today we are coming live with you. So where the identified students are brought, and then we interact with the student. We see whether they are able to read, whether they are able to do, and then we invite videos from there. So this is a very good initiative, and we are so happy the students who were so weak in readings, who are so weak in doing maths, and then we are getting progressive result in this. So this is what a specific state initiative we are doing. So we are in the higher progressive area. This is a very encouraging result we are getting.
Shivani, I would say that they are organizing very,
right.
very focused and pinpointed initiatives, you know, keeping in mind the geography, keeping in mind the children, keeping in mind the strengths they have. That's very important, you know. One should know the strengths, weaknesses.
And it is all appreciable by us.
Yes. And I'm sure the school heads and the educational functionaries who are watching our program today can have you know, some basic
Exactly,
ideas.
and they can gain a lot of
Yes,
information.
a lot of information,
Yes.
and they can also try to emulate, you know, these practices at smaller levels, if not at
Exactly,
the state
right.
level or UT
Right.
level, keeping in mind the number of schools that Andaman and Nicobar Island has. So
I would like to add here, like the ministry has just recently coming up with the next initiative for extending this FLN to class 8, but we have already done it.
that's commendable, ma'am. Keeping in view the time that we have,
Exactly,
let's
right.
focus on the other initiatives that ma'am has taken in the State Institute of Education.
As a state, we conduct number of capacity building program. Recently, just now we finished one capacity building of vice principal where Shadma madam also was here. So till now, like from the last year, we could say we have covered 100% capacity building program for school heads. Near about covering 337 school heads. We have given capacity building training with the help of NIEPA. Then we have conducted lots of service training for our teachers, induction training for GTTs. And again, we have covered 350 now GTTs, newly recruited and in service training. Then we have in collaboration with NCERT, RI Bhubaneswar and other national institutes. So in that teachers category, we have covered 65% of teacher training, which this is the role of an SIE. So we are doing that. And lots of through just in summer vacation we completed diet in service training also we conducted in this summer vacation. So this is the training programs, visuals, and now into school monitoring. As I have already discussed that it's a very vast area, Andaman Nicobar. Logistically, it is very difficult. So this is the initiative which we took, that we covered 9 zones and we traveled to each and every area, and in 261 schools, primary, middle, secondary, senior secondary school, all zone. This school inspections, multi-tier school inspection was done by SI. This is also a very good initiative where we especially focused on foundational literacy and numeracy and other aspects also. But our main focus was to see how the school is taking up or how these schemes are implemented, PEHEL and Ankuran and others are implemented. So this is a big achievement.
Yes, that's very important. You know, whatever schemes are being initiated at the UT level, at the level of SIE, they must be also, you know, monitored at the right time and with the right pace, you know, so that they are, you know, one can assess the impact that they are making in the lives of the children. And wherever the, you know, through feedback mechanisms and through observations, course correction can be done, you know, at the right time. That's important. So monitoring is very, very important. So this is how 9 zones were covered. This initiative, ma'am, Nav Chetna, can you tell us about?
Yes, Nav Chetna initiative is again a very big step which we have taken, because Andaman Nicobar Island, we see that there is a lots of problem regarding holistic health and drug abuse. So this initiative was taken of us. In the first level, we gave training to 4 master trainer coming from 9 zone and 3 district. After that, this master trainer again trained our teachers from the 38 clusters, and our main target was to reach to each and every student regarding this awareness program. So altogether till now, we have covered 16,352 students, 2,623 teachers, and also 6,960 parents and 200 PRI members, where we were able to reach out to each and every schools, each and every zones, and maximum number of our students, and giving them awareness on this drug abuse, mental health, proper health being. This is also a very big task, but we are not done with that. The coming year, we are also coming up with new action plan for implementing of proper Nav Chetna and health related programs.
This is also a very good initiative,
yes,
very good initiative, wherein you have involved, you have moved out of the school, and you know, you have engaged with the community. Like they have included PRIs, they have included parents,
right, correct,
not only, you know, children and teachers, but they have moved, you know, school is a part of society, so it is all very engaging. One has to engage with the community as well. So an initiative of this sort.
I would like to tell you, like, as we are left with very limited time, so we have
Shivani,
to
let me complete with this
yes.
kind of initiative. It is not just specific for one school.
Yes, right.
We have to keep that in mind today.
Exactly.
So this is an initiative for the entire UT, for all the 320 schools.
I think we can initiate these in every schools, each and every schools of our states.
Yes.
Yes. And here I would also like to ask Sangeeta ma'am. Ma'am, can you please, you know, give us like what will be the good behavior of school leader, and what message do you want to give them?
School leaders should be totally focused. They should have a vision for their schools. They should have an action plan for their schools. They should not look for only one specific area, but a holistic and a wholesome development of the school.
Very true.
Especially focusing on child who is there in your school, an overall development of a child, giving them a healthy atmosphere in the school, academic enhancement, also making them a good individual and a confident person, so that they could come up and face the challenges of the world, like this now, like through Nav Chetna and etc. So a school leader or a school principal or a principal of State Institute of Education, the only role of a head is to lead your school and to take them to the right paths to get the result, and to focus especially on the children's well-being.
I think let us quickly move on to the activities of Inclusive Education Cell. I think they are also doing commendable job. So let us have a look in a glance through the initiatives activities taken by the Inclusive Education Cell at SIE.
So we have got a separate cell in inclusive. We have got number of programs. We have got resource room for the child and lots of training programs, not only for teachers, for the students, but also for the parents, where we orient them to how to come up with making of a UDID cards, how to go and give take their medical help. So lots and lots of, here also number of training programs, and we distribute lots of TLM to the students through, of course, Samagra Shiksha. Orientation and training program goes out throughout the year. awareness programs throughout the year, exposure visits of the students, screening of the students. We do distributions of aids and appliances to the CWSN students goes on. Number of training, and the special focus I would like to say State Institute has taken during the summer vacation. We have focused that students should be given the training of learning Braille. The students who are not able to see, the visually challenged students. So this summer vacation, the task which we took was to reach out to the students during summer vacation, because we have got ample time and our teachers were reaching them to their home. The resource center were made a resource room where the students were coming, and during summer vacation didn't wanted to waste the summer vacation time. So we came up with this idea. They select all the students who are physically challenged. This is the one photograph where the student in the summer vacation being taught reading through Braille. So reading writing initiative not only for our regular students, for our special students as well, so that they are able to read and write. So this initiative, and this is something special initiative by our State Institute of Education live program. We have got a studio, and in that studio we come up with our live programs like Pariksha Ki Tayari. Here during the board examination we invited lots of our experts. We had a detailed discussions on the various topics so that we could add on to the improvement of the board result. Not only that, we had Margdarshan, where we invited experts, especially focusing on mental health and the challenges faced by the students during board examination. Also, stress management, career guidance, and drug abuse. So this is a live program, and this we have got our DTH channel as well. So our YouTube channel, anyone can access that. We have got DTH channel number 28, where all these live programs are available. Even our ma'am from NIEPA, we had one interview with her. Isn't it, Shadma ma'am?
Yes, yes. Dr.
Yeah.
Santana, conducted
Yes,
a
this
live
is-
streaming
yes,
session
yes.
at
Yeah.
Andaman and
Like
Nicobar
ours,
while our
I can
visit.
say.
Yes, they have a
Yes.
very well equipped studio at the State Institute of Education. So that's why we recommended ki we can have a live streaming
Exactly.
there,
Very,
because
very
we do
true,
it
ma'am.
at CIT. So and this will definitely help them in taking this forward. So these are all initiatives that State Institute
And
of
this would
Education.
play a very important role, crucial role for the development of their schools
Yes.
and school leaders.
Yes.
Okay.
And very soon,
Yes.
I think they will be starting a series for school heads at
Wow,
their
that's-
UT level.
that's very, very
So
wonderful,
they had
ma'am.
promised us, and we also expect them to establish a school leadership academy in Andaman and Nicobar. We have already sent the request.
Okay.
I hope the formalities get fulfilled very soon.
Exactly right.
And before we close the session, Shivani, we
Yes,
have
yes.
a video, a beautiful video
Okay.
from where children are playing at the beach. Can we play the video number
yes,
5?
yes.
I think the audio.
Yes, ma'am, you can explain it as well.
Yeah, this is actually initiative during Bangladesh Day. We have one Bangladesh Day in the ministry, and when the children are given all the freedom to do whatever they want on that day. There is no studies on that day. So on that particular video which we
The
are
scene is
seeing,
looking very
students were
beautiful,
taken to the
right,
beach,
ma'am? Yes, yes.
and they are having their fun time, and it's a close bonding between the student and the teacher, where they are out from the regular classroom, and they have nature study. They can learn actually about so many things there in the nature. So this is a video regarding that, and it's like very viral video actually here in Andaman,
Okay.
and of course.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much, Sangeeta ma'am, for this video too. So here I would also like to add something. You know what? Nowadays we see people hesitate to go to remote areas, but yes, you have provided excellent facilities for children even in that area. Each and every initiatives by you, like for example sports activities, wall designing, and yes, Pehel Plus and so on. These all initiatives are very, very recommendable
They are
by
very
us.
unique. They
Yes,
are very unique, keeping in mind the context
Exactly.
that Andaman and Nicobar Island has.
Exactly.
And that's what NCSL focus. We don't, recommend that you have to take these practices.
Right.
We always, motivate them. We always, kind of build their capacities in a way wherein they can utilize their, individual strengths along with the context wherein they are placed. So children are taught accordingly. Children are, given opportunities according to the context they are located in.
And it would be more
and that's
helpful
what
for their
National
holistic
Education
development.
Policy
Yes.
talks about.
Exactly.
So the National Education Policy also talks about keeping in for the holistic development of child.
Right,
Context is very, very important. So
Exactly.
keeping them close to their context and the mother tongue is very, very important, and that's how children develop. They develop learning competencies. They develop learning, they develop confidence and all the competencies that are required.
And yes, ma'am, definitely these initiatives by Sangeeta ma'am would be very helpful for all our learners, all our
Yes.
educators.
Rather, all the school heads who are watching this program
Exactly,
can
right.
see
This
that
is a very
how
great message
that
for
how a student of government model senior secondary school Sri Vijayapuram is leading the state UT level organization, and then she is bringing in changes
Right.
in all the schools of the Andaman and
And
Nicobar
it's beyond
Islands.
our imagination what we will see there.
Yes.
Okay, so here I would like to wrap up this session for now because we are left with a very limited time. So firstly, I would like to thank our esteemed experts for today. So firstly, thank you so much, Dr. Shadma Absar, for joining us today. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shivani.
And along with ma'am, we are. I would also like to thank our guest Sangeeta Chand. So thank you so much, ma'am, for joining us for this wonderful session.
Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity.
Thank
Such
you.
a small and far-flung island, Andaman Nicobar Island, but coming up to the national level and sharing our initiative and letting the rest of the country know that we are also not behind. We are also doing
Very
our
true,
bit.
very true, ma'am. Thank you so much once again. Okay, and after that, I would also like to thank all our viewers and school leaders for joining us till last. And here, before I leave, please have a look on your screen for our tomorrow's upcoming programs. So for tomorrow at 8 AM, you can join us on channel number 6 to 12 for the program of yoga, and the topic for tomorrow will be yogic management for migraine. After that, followed by 2 PM, you can join us on channel number 12 for the subject Bhugol, and after that, followed by 3 to 4 PM, you can join us on channel number 12 for the subject history, and topic is flashing on your screen. So thank you so much for joining us for this NIEPA session, for this wonderful session. And if you have any feedback you want to share with us, please you can reach us via comment box option. And once again, namaskar to all of you.